We're here at Iowa Speedway. Getting ready to move in, gonna unload and all that happy horse stuff. That's what I get for not waiting for my tractor brakes to release all the way. I always do a tug test every trip. Well, every time I leave sight of my truck anyway. I always visually look at my fifth wheel and my release handle, and I always pull the trailer brake and pull against the trailer. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but there's times I don't trust people as far as I can throw them. I had a few people ask me about when I make tighter turns, why do I dump the air out of my rear axle on the trailer? Because doing that, it takes all the air out of that rear axle and kind of lifts it up in the air, so it doesn't scrub tires, bind up the suspension and whatnot on the rear axle. Guess it's our turn now. Go ahead.
JB, wake up! Go ahead and start off to this truck.
All right, you got one more to your left.
Yeah, that's Stephen West. He's still inside.
All right, thank you. All right, Tony, I'm gonna ease on here. Tony is a good dude. I don't care what anybody says about him. horn therapy right there. I don't care what kind of day you're having as a truck driver. I don't care how long you've been dealing with these idiot four-wheelers and other idiot truck drivers. Lying-ass dispatch.
Working just like the rally haulers did with the back end facing the pit road.
If there's a little kid out there pumping his arm, you blow that air horn, all your troubles go away. You feel good again for a little while. Air horn therapy.
Take it out, John. Just do it, John. Get it over.
this tight turn here, I'll do it for demonstration. I dumped my rear axle with that switch there.
Where does the routing thing there? Hey, Mark, you on here?
Just makes it that much easier to make a turn like that.
Hey, go on in that first gate. You'll be on that end. That way they can get the drivers on there. If we get towards the other side, then we'll get on there. Okay, he's got power first. Hell, they can move him some bitches wherever they need to.
Hey Rush, I'm enjoying a Coke and some cheese crackers.
Everybody wonders why I drink alcohol.
I got potatoes. I don't want to alarm anybody, but I got to be.
Swallow it. We're busy.
Damn. Just open the door and lean out, you'll be alright. Man, as much as I wish I could do that.
Well, if you see a picture near you, you break up plenty of time.
So I've got to know. I have got to know.
You got a USAC pickup with a trailer trying to get by here, so heads up. And another car here too.
Okay, so I've got to know from you guys. What is your have you guys been to a stock car race
Pull up
before?
there, Jay, and get your ass in over. I'll leave him at the spot to get out of here.
Okay, turn them guys down a little bit. So, let me get back to my question. If you guys have been to a racetrack before, what racetracks have you been to? If you've been to multiple racetracks before, what is your absolute favorite racetrack to go in and out of, or to go to, or whatever? Just like a couple weeks ago, my favorite is Indianapolis Motor Speedway. I love that place, going in and out of there. Nashville Super Speedway's become a favorite because it's close to where I live. Kentucky Speedway, I don't think we'll ever go back there. But that was pretty cool because that's in the state where I live. Nashville Fairgrounds, I don't think ain't nobody gonna go there anytime soon. I love that place. That's always fun going there. But as far as on the NASCAR Cup Series schedule, Indianapolis Motor Speedway and Nashville Super Speedway are my two favorites. It's just so cool going into those places. Nashville because it's my home track, and Indianapolis because of all the history they've got there. That's just so cool. Alright, looks like everybody's moving in, so I'll turn this up a little bit.
Yeah.
Were you wanting to put your car hauling trailer up here with these?
These are all USAC Silver Crown cars coming out now. Oh, here we go. This tunnel here, really side to side, has plenty of room. Iowa Speedway, the infield of dreams, Iowa corn. Stopping on a hill. Okay, the secret, I'm gonna teach y'all the way I taught CDL students. The secret to taking off on a hill without rolling back. You just ease your clutch out just enough that maybe you'll see the tachometer dip, but the truck will feel different. It'll start pulling to the right. Once you feel that, just ease your foot off the brake pedal, and it'll go forward without bouncing.
All this room behind us is fucking crazy. We need to get back farther where the O'Reilly mowers were. We're way too far forward here. I don't know how somebody doesn't know this.
I hope this little pickup truck has, yeah, they've got plenty of room.
Where it needs to be. I'm gonna back up and get myself where we're supposed to be. Then everybody's gonna back up too. I mean, it's not their first rodeo here, but they're acting like you don't know where they were.
Well, pond right there.
I'm going to try to get pulled a little bit more forward.
Freaking crooked. I gotta get straight down here. Yeah, I'm thinking it's right around this area where I'm at right now. There's a line there. I'll look at their JS, and there's another one about 6 foot further back. That's the 30 line. Is that where you want to be?
Alright, well, thank you everybody for riding along. The rest of this is just getting our trucks backed into our spots where they have to be for the infield. Well, the rest of this is just backing the trucks up where they have to be, where we park at in the infield. So, thanks for riding along again. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Brady.
And we'll do that boilerplate, like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell, and whatever else all these internet influencers say. All right, thank you guys.